I stuck it in.
I know. This is like good old
Okay, hi guys, how we going? I'm Ben. Does everyone else know each other, or do we want to go around and say names? Okay, so Brenda, Megan, Jackson, we're all pretty good. Okay, so what we're going to do today is we're going to go through a circuit session together as a group. Before that, just checking that we've gone through and everyone's been screened as low risk. We've done that, so we're all clear to do a moderate to high level of exercise. Along with that, no one has any complaints or anything they want to bring up, things that are sore, anything like that I need to be concerned about. Okay, so everyone's happy with that? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to participate in a vigorous and high intensity group session. So about 70 to 90% of your maximal heart rate. So a perceived rate of exertion of about 6 to 7. Okay, so everyone happy, everyone understands that? Okay, first thing we're going to do is we're just going to talk through and go through about the warm-up. So the reason we do a warm-up is what we want to do is we're telling the body we're going to start exercise. So what we're going to do is we're going to warm it up, get it ready going. So we're gradually building resting heart rate from about 40% up to about 70% gradually over 5 to 10 minutes. So what we're doing there, we're waking the body up, we're getting it moving, exercise is happening, we're getting ourselves into that training phase. We do this so we can lower the chance of any injury, hurting yourselves during it, just preparing the body for it. And what we should feel after that is we're starting to get a little bit of an elevated heart rate, maybe starting to get a little bit of a puff and maybe a little bit of a sweat going. Okay, is everyone happy with that? We're going to do a warm-up? Yep. Okay, that's good. Okay, so for say this, we've done our warm-up now, and we're going to go through the conditioning phase of our group circuit together. So what we're going to do is I will go through each exercise with you first, and I'll show you how it's done, proper technique, talk you through it, and just make sure everyone's clear on all the exercises that we're going to do and how we're going to be doing them. And then we'll scatter out through them and we'll do a circuit through with everyone doing a different exercise, keeping mindful of where everyone is. Okay, so we're happy with that? Yep. Okay, so first I'll just get everyone over here and I'll go through the exercises with you. Okay, first, what we have is we've got the push-up, and for the sake of this, I'm going to show you doing it on my knees. It is up to you if you want to do it on your knees or you want to go up to the toes, and if we really wanted to, we could put an incline on it to make it much harder. Well, we're just going to start with, I'll show you on the knees, and we'll just go through that. So we get ourselves down, get on our knees, come forward, get our hands about shoulder width apart, and then we're looking just out in front of our hands. If it helps for a focal point, you're looking almost in a triangle. So your point should be above your hands and the base of the triangle should be where your hands are. Then what we want to do is we want to brace the abdomen nice and tight, and then we want to move the body down through as a plank. So we're protecting the back. We're not lifting our bottoms into the air or pivoting forward, putting strain on your back in either direction. So what we do is we come through and we just lower our chest down in between our hands, and then we come back up. The whole time keeping that abdomen braced and moving as a plank. So again, we just come down in between the hands and then back up to the start point. And is everyone clear on that? We're happy with that? No questions? Okay guys, next, after the push-up, we move on to the squat. So what we want to be doing with the squat is we are setting ourselves feet about shoulder width apart again. So let's get ourselves a nice soft bend in the knees. So just nice little bend there to cushion. What we're doing is we're bracing our abdomen. It's nice and tight in there. And then the sensation we get as we do the squat is almost like we're sitting back into a seat. So you want to feel that slight transfer of weight backwards, and you should feel it down through your heels. So what we do with your hands is up to you. So you feel comfortable with your hands out in front, across your chest, just braced in a goblet position or on your hips. It's up to you what you feel comfortable with, what you feel most balanced at. And then we go down, transfer our weight back, and we go as far down as you feel comfortable with. So we're tracking our knees over our toes, not getting too far forward or too far back. So we're straining anything that we don't want to be, so we're really looking to protect our back here. And we just go as far down as we are able and back up. And when we go down, just a slight pause at the bottom and then up, just to stop any bouncing motion or anything which you can hurt yourself doing, just strain something. So everyone's happy with that? We're all clear on that? Okay, so after we've done the squat, we'll then move on to the shuttle run, which we have at the back here, out of the way. And then we're just doing short, sharp shuttle run back and forth in between here. What you feel you can do, whether you're feeling up to the walk, what you feel safe doing. The thing we really want to do here is just make sure we're avoiding any trip hazards. Just keep, we've moved things away, but just keep an eye out for anything. And just make sure we're looking after our knees when we turn. We're not twisting too much, and we're making sure we've got lots of room around us, just so we're not going to come through and damage anything by twisting around, okay? Okay, so we're all happy with that? Okay, next we'll move on to the bent over row, so onto our fourth exercise. And we go down and pick up our bar. Just go down and make sure we have a nice straight back, and we pick up, bending in the knees, and then we come up with our bar. Okay, so we want our arms about shoulder width apart again. And then we've got some nice, soft little bend in the knees. We want to brace our abdomen. We want to keep our chin in. And then we just want to slightly pivot at the hips forward. So just pivoting at the hips, coming as far forward as you feel you can. And then we just want to bring the bar up to our chest, keeping our elbows as tight as we can to our body. So just bring it up and then back down. That's just nice and smooth, nice little stop at the bottom and the top, just to make sure we're not getting any jerking motion. And we want to feel as we're doing this that we're squeezing our shoulder blades together, so we should be feeling this through the scapula there. Okay, so everyone's okay with that, there's no questions about that. While we're doing this all, I'll check your techniques, just make sure we really want to make sure we're not arching the back. Okay? And last exercise we have is we'll just move on to the step ups here. So what we're going to do here is we've just got step, we just set ourselves in front of it. Again, just nice, brace out and just set yourself, so not going to trip over anything. Nice little soft bend in the knees, you don't want to be doing this too rigid. And then we're just stepping up and stepping down. It's a nice rhythm there. Don't try and go too fast if you feel you can't. You want to change it up. You can go up and you can do coming down the same leg and then go with the other leg. And if you're feeling you want to build your intensity some more, as you come up, just do a knee raise and then down. And the other side, come up, knee raise and down. Now if you're feeling a bit unsure on there or not liking the sensation, getting a bit sore, let me know, I'll come over to you and we'll just go back to what we call a box step. So we'll come back and we'll just forward and back. Just a box step, we'll take a step out of it. Okay, so everyone's clear on that? Okay, so what we're aiming to do here is we're spending about 30 seconds on each exercise, and then we'll have a rest and transition stage in between each exercise of about 10 seconds. I'll count you through all this so you know when to change, I'll let you know. And we're looking at a perceived rate of exertion of about 7 here.
Yep.
Okay, so everyone understands that? Everyone's happy with that?
Yep.
Yep. Is anyone unclear on anything, what muscle groups we're working? I could go through that with you, what we're looking to do on each one. Or are we quite happy there?
No.
No, because, okay? Okay guys, if I get you to sprint out across, we can have someone on the push-ups and say, get someone on the squats and someone on the bent over row. Okay guys, everyone ready? Happy to get going? Okay guys, we'll be starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay mate, just got that, yep, nice little soft bend in the knees, not too much, yep, that's good, and just try and bring it up to your chest, so straight up and down, bring it into your legs and down, not just slow it down slightly, there you go, good. Okay, that's really good technique there, you're keeping your back nice and straight, not you're going, that's comfortable for you, yep, okay, good. You're really happy there, yep, right, keep it nice and straight there. Okay, and 3, 2, 1. Okay, guys, and transition. Okay, if you go to the shuttle run, all the back here, squats, and then over the steps. Okay, guys, and go again. Okay, you're feeling that weight coming down into your heels. You're sitting back, yep, very good. Nice straight back. Okay, maybe to speed up just a little bit for us, Jackson. Yes, that's good, you're feeling a bit more there. Okay, you're happy, your knees are feeling good, Megan?
Yeah.
All good?
Good.
Okay, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and transition. Jackson, if you go push-ups at the start, Megan on the bent over row, and Brenda on the shuttle run, please. Okay, when you're ready, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, maybe just, you feel comfortable, just a little bit less of a bend over, and just keep it out so you want to come from your knees, and just bring up nice straight back, so you've got abdomen nice and braced, you're feeling tight through there, and you just, as much as you can, keeping your elbows as close as you can. You should feel like you're squeezing the shoulder blades together. Okay, you're looking really good there, Jackson, that's really positive. You feeling good, Brenda?
Yeah,
no knees, nothing? Okay, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Transition. And Brenda onto the bend over row, on the steps, Jackson onto the squats. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're off again. Okay, Brenda, you just come up, bring the bar, your knees, and then I just want you to nice soft knees and just pivot slightly with you. So feel like you're just leaning forward. Yeah, that's good. And just keep your hips still, don't move your legs as you do it. And just bring the bar up to your chest. That's the ticket, as far as you feel you can. Nice straight spine, you're not curving. That's all very good, guys. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, transition. Okay, guys, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we're off again. And then maybe just keep your feet on the ground and pivot on your knees. So just let them lower out. There you go. And chest onto the ground. That's better. Not getting that arch in the back there. Very good. Jackson, you feeling good? Brenda, all good there?
Yep.
Okay, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and transition. And we're all back to where we started, aren't we?
Yep.
Okay, guys, that's one circuit through of the exercises. Everyone's happy with that? We're good?
Yep.
Okay, we're feeling good? Okay, next we'll just go and talk about the cool down stage. Okay, so what we want to do after we finish an exercise circuit like this is we want to take our body back down from that training, that exercise half pace, where we're up there, we're performing. So for 5 to 10 minutes, we're just going to gradually decrease our rate of exercise and our maximum heart rate. So we're aiming to go back down from that 70 we achieved, down to about 40%. So we want to achieve that over 5 to 10 minutes, hit that 40%, and then maintain it through the rest of that 10-minute period. The reason we do this is to bring the heart rate back down, lower the blood pressure, stop pooling the blood, and just help dispel lactic acid that we'll be building up during an exercise like this. Okay, so we've gone through our cool down phase, and that's the exercise portion of our group circuit completed. I'd just like to take a second of your time here just to go through a little bit of feedback with you guys, to see how you felt, how we went, any changes you'd like to go through. So as a group, we're satisfied with how we went through this. Yeah, we've all had a bit of fun, we've just attained some fitness as a group, so we're all satisfied with that. Aims and objectives you guys were looking for were met, so we've had a bit of fun, we've got some exercise we've got going. Okay. So as a group you enjoyed the program, there was nothing going in between you or anything you didn't like? No. Okay. Did you feel the exercises suited you as a group? They what you were looking to do, you're happy with that?
Yeah.
Yep, okay. And with yourselves, were you happy with your performance through these exercises? You didn't feel that they were too much or anything, or were there any changes you'd like to throw in? Okay, that's our session done, and you guys have done really well, so give yourselves a clap, and thank you very much.
Thank you. That's it. That's it. Oh, is it? That's it.
I think so. I think I've stuffed it up too bad.
That was good.
Oh, I can edit all the extras out.
Has gone.